Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications.
If you smell what the Rockets are cooking. It's game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, people. You guys know what this is. This is the Sauce Sports Rockets pregame show. I'm not going to give you guys the regular interest because this ain't no regular fucking game, okay? It's time to turn up. It's time to get crunk. It's time to really. I mean, I don't know if y'all believe like I believe. I've been telling y'all my perspective is that we are the dominant team. This is our destiny. This is what's supposed to happen. I think a lot of y'all really out there still on that Golden State as a better team. And y'all just hoping that the Rockets overcome. I'm not on that train. So y'all got to feel me, man. Y'all got to feel me. Oh, God. Loud and weird. All right, we finna hold up, screw. Hold up. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's. Right here, South Kosher. You good? Okay. Look. I mean, I'm just too excited. I said, look. I didn't want to hear that shit about the sound is muffled, so I turn everything to the right. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I just turn knobs. Goddamn. Goddamn it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Y'all gonna feel me. You gonna hear me. You gonna feel me today. Goddamn. The mother. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need y'all. I need y'all to feel me in Georgia. I need to be felt nationwide this evening. I need them to feel me way out in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Even though we don't give a fuck about them because we coming back for all that. We gonna end it out there. We just gonna let them know. But this is the Rockets pregame show, man. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. So he's talking all sports, but only Houston. But tonight, as you can tell, it's all about the Houston motherfucking Rockets taking on the Golden State Warriors this evening. Who we got to mix with us tonight? Oh, the snake. Oh, man. Already. So here's the deal, man. I mean, we all know what it is. It is the deciding factor. They say 83% of teams who win Game 5 go on to win the series. So tonight is a very important game for those of you who may be curious. But again, this is a series where all the trends are broken, all the norms have been displaced. But the one norm that we can't displace is the most important thing, and that is you, the freshest motherfucking ingredient. So let's make sure we get that roll call in action. If you're not familiar, man, hey, if you are from the city is Houston, because this, again, is a all sports only Houston Homer network. If you are from Houston, man, shout out your side with pride, wherever you're from, however you represent, man, let us show you a little bit of love. But if you're not from Houston, man, shout out your city, state, town, country, providence, territory, latitude, longitude, cul-de-sac, avenue, block, hood, gang, set, you know what I'm saying, rank, whatever the motherfucker we may be, however you identify, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying, man. Show me, let us know what to say, just show you a little bit of love, a little bit of a shout out, man. As we get this energy rolling, man, I'm feeling really good about tonight. I'm feeling like the Rockets are going to roll. The media still doubting us. The media is so fucking reluctant right now, you know. They're basically they're sliding off one pipe and just ready to slide their way onto another. They're just kind of hedging their bets right now. They're double fisting it right now. Still trying to hang on to the Warriors nuts, but slowly but surely realizing what's taking place and trying to make sure they say enough good things about the Rockets that the next day after the Rockets secure a victory that they can make sure, well, I did say the Rockets were gonna, and I did mention, I just did, get off fucking gas. But let's see who we got in the motherfucking house tonight, because the freshest motherfucking ingredients, you guys are what makes up the sauce. If it wasn't for y'all, there'd be no motherfucking flavor, and the bank should be open. So at least we had that going. Okay. So we had in here, we got Heidi Kleindingst, Wise motherfucking city as citizens Wesley. Join, I'm combining fucking words here. Brandon 335, Beast Mode, Man Things, what's the motherfucking deal? Houston Homer, what's the motherfucking deal? James Hard, man, you got to go get suited up for the game, but what's the motherfucking deal? Mrs. Voodoo C, Dewey, Mr. Mediocre. Hey man, look, I ain't getting no PT this series. I ain't getting no action. I'm getting 0 minutes, but it's all Gucci, man. Mr. Mediocre, what's the motherfucking deal? Asmal Badapur, I don't know how to say your name, but I'm gonna give it a good shot. Badapura. I hope I got it right. If I didn't, no disrespect. Let me see. Dewey. Who else we got? Elijah Turner. What's the motherfucking deal? Tony Texas, the original Voodoo Child. The war is going down. Yes, sir. Look. I need to play some more WWE wrestling matches to make myself feel good about beating up on Steph Curry. But it's going motherfucking me down. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, because that's the H-Town fan base for you. Like I said, I still got love for y'all, but man, you got to ride or die. Like I say, motherfuckers was jumping on and off the bandwagon last motherfucking game. Shit, even Dan Tony said it himself. He's like, shit, I'm sure it was 0-12. I know a lot of motherfuckers hurt themselves jumping off the bandwagon. You know what I mean? But it's all Gucci. Beast Mode engaged, real family. What's the motherfucking deal? I already asked him. I'm glad. Appreciate you for letting me know that. Chris Ketchum, what's the motherfucking deal? H-Town's finest, what's the motherfucking deal? DeMarcus, man, are y'all feeling good? Are y'all really feeling good about tonight? I want to know confidently. I don't want y'all to be giving me no speculations, no bullshit. We got to get into the 3 points to ponder. We're going to talk about a couple of things. And, man, I'm just feeling good about tonight, man. I'm really feeling good about tonight. But let's make it shake. Let's do the damn thing here. So first and foremost, let's move this out the way because, yeah, I need to move it out the way. Give me 1 second. There it is. Let's slide this thing out the way here. We're going to get into the 3 points to motherfucking ponder as we go into tonight's game. The first point to ponder is doing it on defense. The Rockets' real advantage to me is on defense. Without the role players playing as consistent, without Gordon being consistent, James has been kind of up and down. Chris Paul having a bit of an injury, but has been playing lights out. Playing out of his mind. The one constant that the Rockets have been doing very well on is playing well, except for 41 points. But yeah. Somebody put a cheat code in one night, but that thing that took place, that anomaly. But other than that, defense is the real key. As we saw the other night, holding the Warriors to 92 points, that's their lowest I think ever in the playoffs since that little team has been assembled. And I'm sure not ever. If we're talking about the Warriors franchise, it's the Warriors we're talking about. But that as that little combination since they've gotten Kevin Durant and all that good shit. So doing it on defense is going to be the key. You might not be able to stop KD necessarily, but guys like Steph, if you make him work on both ends, and Iggy's supposed to be out again. Of course, they're going to use that as an excuse somehow, some way. But Klay's playing, so you have your 4 All-Stars still. 2 of those guys being MVPs, but we'll see what excuses they come up with. How do you guys feel about the defense and what they're going to need to do tonight to basically to kind of lock down the Warriors as best you can? Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah. God damn. Okay. He getting pancakes and posters, and that's bad business. Yeah, look. Okay, y'all say that a little low. Y'all ain't quite hearing. Oh well, duh. That's my dumb ass fault. Okay, so yeah, I apologize about that. Y'all missed the first good part. I apologize. Y'all missed some good shit, man. Y'all want to repeat that, man? I apologize. I did not have the sound activated. I must have had too much sauce.
Man, I said the Rockets got the worst defense in the NBA. James Harden got the worst defense of a guard. Chris Paul finna get crossed by Curry. Capella finna get dunked on. The Warriors finna blow us out by 150 points. It's finna be a record-breaker loss.
Yeah, we gotta talk negatively. When we talk shit about the Rockets, they always end up balling out. So we gotta talk negatively about them, so that we can hopefully see some success. Because it seems like every time especially when we solely focus on one particular player and go in on them, they end up balling out. So, we might be satirically negative this evening. But we trying to get that W, man. We trying to get, oh shit, Crip Yoshi in the house. You know he banging. But here's the thing, man. Yeah, definitely. You know, all jokes aside, but the Rockets will have to. And I will be talking shit because I do want them to thrive, but they're going to have to do that. I mean, they're going to have to make the necessary moves. They're going to have to make the oh, that's my fault too. Okay, here we go. They're gonna have to do what it takes on defense, but the thing about that is when you play hard on defense, it does limit you on offense. It takes energy to be steady on both ends of the floor. But I think I would almost rather the Rockets in a low-scoring game against the Warriors, kind of playing into a situation similar to what it was last time, because it almost seems like it favors the Rockets in a situation like that, talking about a team that is similar to them in what they do as far as, you know, being able to score as much. Against most other teams, if the Rockets are under 100 points, they're not going to win. But I think it kind of changes, the dynamic changes a little bit when you're talking about Golden State and the Rockets. So I don't know. I don't know if I might like to see another under-century more game.
Real talk, though, Memphis set the blueprint on the Warriors. If you rough up the Warriors, then they can't ball out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've seen that early on in this series, especially with Steph Curry. When we've been putting bodies on him, he ain't even gotten anything going.
Exactly.
They've had to literally set things up so he could do anything for them.
Yep. And they, at one point, I forgot to bring out, and on the last post game, they're gonna do hack a Capella. That's how you know they're scared.
Exactly.
You want to say the Rockets scared? The Rockets gonna beat them so bad? Nah.
That's the thing. They can't really hack Capella though, because he can actually make some of his free throws.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Dwight Howard, maybe we would be worried about that, but. You know, that bum's in Charlotte. So
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that being the first point, let's slide into the second point to ponder. And this is something that I've kind of noticed, and I think, you know, I don't want to say it's a direct correlation, but it doesn't hurt. But the second point to ponder is something that we could definitely utilize tonight, and that is, as the Gordon goes, Streaky Gordon can be a deciding factor in this game. If Eric Gordon can just play well, James Harden and CP3 have been doing their parts, even if it hadn't been the greatest or the most efficient games. If we can just get that 20 points from Eric Gordon, I feel like we're in any game, any style of game that, you know, the Warriors want to play. If Eric Gordon can get you 20 plus, you're looking at a high percentage chance of a win. And that's something that he should be giving you, because he was averaging 16, 18 points during the season. But for some reason, he's just not getting that consistently in the playoffs. But if Gordon can light it up, I think the rest of the team thrives. To me, Gordon actually got some of that activity started last game with the dunk he had. You know, we talk about James' dunk, but that dunk that Gordon had kind of got the blood flowing. I think that kind of sparked some of the energy, and it just was kind of a domino effect from that. What do you guys feel about Gordon and his impact on the game tonight?
He trash.
Man,
We're
fuck that
14
Ninja
last
Turtle
game.
looking bitch.
Oh my God.
Nah,
Eric Gordon.
Go ahead, Phoenix. Go ahead. My bad.
I was just going to say, Eric Gordon is probably the streakiest player we have on the team other than Ryan Anderson. But Ryan Anderson ain't going to play, so there's no point. But,
White minutes,
Eric
man.
Gordon,
I feel like when we at home, he has better games.
Oh my
because
God.
usually when you at home, you should have a feel on the court. Like, you should already know where your shot's at. You should have that rhythm going and everything like that. So he should have a bounce back game tonight. But
plus they practice on these rims all year round.
Exactly.
All year. When they go to these other places, they only get a couple days to maybe shoot around on it, max.
Mm-hmm.
And him being able to come home to a place that's familiar, especially that's one thing that I do want to bring up. When it's these shooters, the crowd really does help. Because if you go to Golden State and you swish a three on them, they're going to boo you. You come to Houston, they're going to be cheering you like crazy if you make a three. Like, that factors into the mental part of the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I want to say shout out to the Rockets for wearing the Santa Fe patches tonight. Giving all the students those free tickets to the game, and the principal shooting the shot this for the pregame. So that's big time from the organization. Also, the Astros did something big, but you know the Texans don't do shit. So
yeah, exactly. All right, so yeah, definitely. Like I said, I definitely agree with what Phoenix was saying though about the home crowd being in it and having 2 of these last 3 games with our home crowd. Hopefully that guys like Gordon can get going. The home crowd needs to be there early. They need to be there ready to root. Hopefully that the people started the people who have those tickets who realize it wasn't going to be a wash and they want to get some FaceTime on TV. At least they'll show up early. To try to get some shots with some celebrities or something, at least because we know they don't give a fuck about the game. At least make it look like there's some bodies in the fucking seats. I'm just saying that we gotta do something with this home crowd. 'Cause I'm still bothered about it. We talked about it, I want to say yesterday, and still just looking at things. What more can you ask for? You're in the biggest series of the year. No matter what happens after this, you're in the biggest series of the year. You know what I'm saying? No, James Harden, Sean King is Talcum X. You got to Google it. But my thing is that the home crowd really does need to get into it. And that's something we're going to talk about here in a second. Let's get into this third point, and so we can start getting into some mark my words and all that good stuff. But yeah, the crowd has to definitely get into it. Now, something that we mentioned a little bit briefly earlier, get into the third point to ponder. Shout out to everybody who is keeping it cracking in the chat. Much love. Wearing down Wardell. The Rockets must consistently attack Wardell Curry. The thing that you have to realize, and it's blatantly obvious, but the thing that hurts us is if we're not making the shots, because if you're missing the shots, it's almost considered good defense. We have to attack Curry. We have to make layups. We have to make the easy buckets. Because, again, like I say, he's getting beat. He's getting beat early and often. It's just that we're not finishing when we do beat him. And those little things, those little buckets are demoralizing. We know that he's ass on defense. He's a liability. Even with CP3 hurt with the Achilles injury or whatever he has going on, 80% CP3 is working Steph Curry over. You know what I mean? And so we need to finish on the plays where we're attacking Steph Curry. And I think everybody should. Everybody, if Curry's on you, attack. Because I don't think there's really anybody that he can really stop. Even in the Hampton or the in a regular line. There's nobody on our team that he's going to actually be able to match up on and stop him. Gordon can actually drive on him. He can body him because he's a much bigger guard, Harden bigger guard. Got handles, he got nothing for him. Chris Paul's way craftier than he is. And everybody else is just going to be size-wise too big for him to fuck with. So I think they need to take advantage of that, make Curry a liability. And if he has to play defense, his shots aren't falling. As we saw early in the game when they were kind of working him and he was having to make an effort, the shots weren't there. But that third quarter when they really weren't doing that and our shots weren't falling and he started getting on, those shots become demoralizing for the other team when he's hitting those long-range buckets. He's shooting 5-7 feet behind the three-point line and making those buckets. We don't want to go through another series like that, another up and down like that. That's a tough thing to overcome, especially twice in a game, much less 2 or 3 times in a series. So the Rockets are going to have to make the easy money. They're going to have to put the pressure on Steph. What do you guys think about Steph? How do you guys feel about Curry this series?
Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Pull up on a nigga. Think I home Kobe. Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry.
Fuck Lil Riley too.
He's the greatest player of all time, man. You just I can't fucking do that. Nah, that dude is fucking Ricky Rubio if he can't get a fucking 3-point shot.
Oh.
We swarm the 3-point line and we beat them. Plain and simple. Especially with Andre Iguodala out. Because Andre Iguodala is their best defender. Mm. Clay's a close second, and with him being hurt, they're basically missing their 2 best guys. Okay. Especially since Clay his knee was the one that's hurt. You need your knees to move laterally.
No,
so being honest, I think we won't be attacking Steph as much. I think we'll be attacking Clay more.
Okay. Claymore, bomb, boom.
That makes sense. Another thing I noticed about Steph Curry, like if he can't get his feet set before he shoots the ball, then he's missing a shot every single time. He has to get he has to have a set shot, or if not, it's going off. So if the Rockets can put pressure on him up and down the court, maybe have somebody press him up and down the court, then we'll be fine. Because he likes to shoot from half court and shit.
Yeah, that was a good one, Heidi.
I wish his ass would.
Curry needs his knees for other things too. No, Thompson is playing though, but he's a little dinged up. They say Iggy again. They'll use. This is what kills me, man. That's the third point. We're gonna get into some mark my words here in just a second, but I tell y'all this stuff, man, and the more I say it, and I always question myself. Sometimes I think, am I crazy? Am I just really being overreactive? I mean, are we really just getting hated on that much by the national media? But then I look at the shit that people say, and I just look at it. I mean, I try to look at shit. I take my own personal biases out of it, and I try to look at teams. Okay, well, this is the Rockets on paper. This is the Warriors on paper. Okay, well, if I'm just taking these teams out, not knowing past history, I'm looking at things this year. I like what I see from this team a little bit more than what I like. Liking what I see from this team. They both damn good, both great teams. But this one I just like a little bit more. Now, if you want to put history into context and do all that other stuff, cool, fine, dandy, because that does matter to an extent. Experience counts. It's an essential thing. Then yeah, you give that little bit to the Warriors, but at the same time, to just act like, oh, this is over, it's a wrap. These are two of the greatest teams in NBA history. If the Warriors were not the Warriors with KD right now, if this was 73 win, no KD Warriors, the Houston Rockets blow this team out the water. It's not even close. I mean, it's not even remotely close. I mean, take KD out of this series. What are you really talking about? Take Kevin Durant out of this series, and what are you really saying? I mean, there's
a sweep.
Yeah, you're exactly. You're talking about a sweep 3-1 game right now. You know what I'm saying? So here's my deal. It is what it is, though. I mean, he is there. Kevin Durant is there. It is what it is. But like I say, the national media just acts like this is just some bum ass team. They act like we're fucking Mavericks or something. You know what I mean? It's just it kills me. Like the disrespect in which they motherfucking me sit here and try to they just dismiss us, man. And then, like, when we get the win, they dick ride a little bit. Oh, well, shit, there's no way PJ Tucker's going to shoot for 20-plus again. Okay, well, you might not drop 20-plus, but then you're going to go 16 rebounds on your bitch ass. He's going to do something else outstanding because he wants it. The motherfucker's in it to win it, dog. Like, I just hate the way that they just kind of undermine these people. But let it be a team like Boston, who's lost some key guys, and they have some role players doing a couple of things. They dick ride the fucking role players like they're breaking down LeBron. They can't do anything with him and all. I mean, it's just it's like, come on, man. Yes, the naysayer voice in full effect. Yes, Darren, I had to sling a little quick shot. But my thing is just, man, it kills me. It kills me. It bothers me, and this is why we stir up the sauce, because he braided his hair in the Oilers logo. Oh, that is neat.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to rob the bank. Y'all got mowed. What happened? Who tried to rob the bank? But here's the deal. Yeah, y'all causing a ruckus, and y'all know what to do with them. But my thing is just that, man, it blows my mind. But fuck the national media. Support independent sports media, even if it's not the sauce. Fuck with motherfuckers who really talking about some shit, who actually give a fuck about the teams that you care about the shit that you care about, and it actually gives you, the shit you want to hear, man. Because these motherfuckers really it's an agenda. It is a scripted, it's a planned, it is a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a cabal. What's the word I'm looking for? But there is an organization behind the hating of Houston and all of Houston sports. Now, with this being said, let's get into some motherfucking mark my motherfucking words. If you don't know what mark my words is a bold prediction. Okay, that means you got to go out on a limb. You got to really, really make a prediction. I mean, can't go with these average. You can't go with these old, career averages, yearly average. I mean, you got to go out and make a speculation, something that doesn't always happen. If somebody would have said PJ would have dropped 16, that would have been a very bold prediction, and that was a bold outcome. But I mean, you got to put on the line.
Plays 30 minutes. Is that
oh man, you just you just throwing your prediction away. All right, now you're just getting all willy nilly with the predictions now. But
mark my words, the Rockets made 20 plus threes tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Damn, okay.
I like it.
All right, I got a serious one though.
All right. Shout out to DeMarcus.
All right. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry have less than 10 points in the fourth.
Okay.
Their closers are going to struggle in the fourth again.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see. So you got less than 10. I got you. That's a bold prediction right there. Now that's a bold prediction right there. Let me get this.
Especially the reason I'm going with that is because all I've heard from the media these last couple days is, oh, well, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, they're going to be hearing everybody shitting on them for not doing well in the fourth quarter, so they're going to come out and light up the Rockets this game. That's all I've heard.
It's all Gucci. It's all Gucci. Let's see what y'all. Like I say, the media, these are the things they want, so they can feel validated in the excuses and the bullshit that they made, so they can try to come back and say, "See, I said it." That's why I give them credit for trying to stick to their original predictions in the face of this avalanche that is the Rockets, that is coming towards them, crushing all their hopes and dreams and everything that they once believed in. They won't even get a game in against the Warriors. They won't win too.
They won't beat the Warriors at home.
Exactly.
Like every time they come out and say something, we do it anyway.
Media cartel, yes.
Like they don't want to give us any credit, no matter how many times we disprove their shit. And quite frankly, it's getting kind of embarrassing for a lot of these guys.
Yeah. But the thing is that, to most people or most fans, most people are not Rockets fans, so they don't even realize how negative or how much they really shit on the Rockets. Most people who are not Rockets fans are not going to look at the real body of work that the Rockets put in this year. They're not going to follow the timeline. They're not going to follow the comparison, especially to this Warriors team, because, other people, Oklahoma City felt like they were going to be in the mix. I'm sure Milwaukee felt like, oh, we got all this talent, we could be in the mix. I'm sure there's a lot of teams, everybody in the beginning of the year, they feel like they're in it. You know what I mean? But we as a team and really as a lot of other pundits, you had those people who wouldn't buy into it until now, felt like we were contenders, that we were going to be the most legitimate threat to the Warriors. But then again, you had that select group that rode with the Thunder extremely hard. But we saw what happened with that. But again, man. I don't think, unless you were just a Rockets fan and you've been riding this train all year, that you're really going to understand, because this is something like no other. Again, we're talking about one of the greatest teams in history. This is not just of course, with 65 wins, there's been teams that's had 65, but we're talking about offensively what was put down. We're talking about with the injuries and everything else that we've gone through, significant time periods with missing, our only other all-star level player, or Harden being out for a while, or having significant role players, rotational pieces being out. I mean, throughout the entire year this was going on, but still maintained the #1 record. Still right now dead even. It's a 3-game series with home court advantage, 2 games in Houston against the motherfucking Warriors. I think the media has underestimated us by far.
I'm going to do some sports promotion. You got 70 people on the stream right now.
Oh, we got some sauce. We got 70 people already.
Yeah,
okay.
y'all quit fucking playing in the stream.
Man,
we got 70 people in here and 24 likes. It takes 2 seconds. And you can do it with a fingertip.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Can we get some love, man? Hit that motherfucking like button.
Hey, if you Stephen Hawking, you can do it with your eyes. It's not that hard.
The more likes, the more percentage chance the Rockets win tonight. And I know y'all want the Rockets to win. So
hey, the like total Hey, the like total is what our 3-point percentage is going to be for the night.
I like
right
that.
now. It's looking low as hell.
Yeah, so hit them likes, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, the sauce is directly a direct correlation to the Rockets' performance. You know, when we talk that good shit, they play well. If we ain't showing the love, we ain't sending the energy, we ain't sending the sauce. You know, they might not thrive like we need them to thrive. Crip Yoshi says Rockets 117 to 99.
Oh, hey,
for James Harden, yeah.
I just want to say, losing this game is not an option, especially because players have come out and said, we wanted to make this a best of 3. Here we are, best of 3. You lose this game, being honest, the chances for us doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Because being honest, it seems extremely difficult to beat the Warriors back-to-back games, especially going to the Oracle.
But at the same time, it's pretty damn hard to beat the Rockets back-to-back.
That's true. That's true. But ESPN put this out, and I'm very glad they did. But if they have it set to where if we win tonight, we have a 68% chance of making it to the finals.
Okay.
And I get we could still make it even if we lose this game, but I'd rather have that 68% in our favor than working against us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to. No, go ahead.
Let me see. What I'm saying, I'm catching up on some of these mark my words, letting y'all know that I've been seeing some of these. Make sure I ain't missing them. I got Voodoo Child. I got Man Things. I got your prediction. I got Chris Ketchum. I got the Harden hits. 19 3-pointers. God damn.
19.
God damn.
19. I think that's like 6 more than the record.
He'll be the GOAT automatically.
If that shit, yeah, you snatch every title they ever talked about. Curry being a shooter, shit. You gonna take all that. And
I don't want to hear shit about James Harden not being a fucking playoff performer if he hits 19. You can miss me with that shit.
Yeah.
Like 19, holy cow.
Yeah, and I agree, Heidi. The Rockets, and that's the thing too, is what people got to realize. The Rockets have not played well the last couple of games. And that's the thing. Like the Rockets,
not offensively,
exactly. And they're due. Like Nick Wright was talking about, they're due to start making it rain anytime now. Make sure y'all drop those score predictions and your mark my words down there, because like I said, I see the time is ticking. Make sure I get all these.
Lights, we only gonna be shooting 35% from 3 this game.
No, that's awful. Y'all don't want to see the Rockets winning. It's probably a bunch of it's a bunch of hate to see what it is. Let me find out. Everybody in here who claiming to be a Rockets fan is actually waiting until after the game to see if the Rockets win or lose before they come back to the video and show a like and say that they was fucking. Well, let me find out y'all out there bandwagoning, man. You say Shannon picked us. Shannon been on the Miles and the Yak.
I'm wrong with some yak now.
You say Rockets, real family say Rockets with 25 plus threes. Okay.
I'm gonna say Rockets 117, Warriors 105.
Okay, well 117, 105. Already Houston Homer, I see 130, 119.
I'm gonna say Rockets. 102, Warriors 97.
All right, 102, 97. I got you. Never trust a man named Shannon. What's the motherfucking deal, Sean? Real life. What's the deal from the land of the trio? Yeah. Skill. Let's see.
Skill.
What a central team.
Shout out to Darren. He just had his son.
But yeah, shout out to
major shout out
to that boy Darren.
Don't forget about that.
Darren and Lil Darren.
His name is I found out his name in Sticky Stream. It's Martavis, it's Bucky Martavis Duck Davis. That's the name.
Okay. Bucky Martavius Duck Davis. That's what I'm talking about. Hold up, man. I'm trying to see like that. Let me see. I'm trying to see what's going on. Man, oh yeah, man. I see. Yeah, you talking about that, but Steve Jackson hating. Yeah, that's what I say from PA, man. What's up with your boy Sean Real Live, man? Why your boy from PA hating on us, man? You know what I'm talking about? Why your boy hating on us, man? Why he doing us like that? You know what I'm talking about? Heidi says 118, 115. Let me make sure I get it back. Let me look. I'm looking. I got
Heidi out here trying to flip flop now.
Yeah, Heidi. What? I don't.
Forgetting.
I don't know if I like this prediction. If Heidi rooting for the Rockets tonight, that's a scary one. See, you know.
Oh yeah, nah, she's been rooting for the Warriors.
The Warriors in 6.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, I see. Here's the thing. See, most of these predictions, I ain't even got to write Rockets next to it. But with Heidi's, I got to make sure I write Rockets next to it, so I know, to make sure she's picking the right one, because I'm automatically assuming she's going the other way. All right, here, let me speed up real quick. Roscoe, what I got from you? You got 104, 102 Rockets. Okay, I see the tide. The same folks believing in the Rockets that got a slim chance.
Good, they can't believe in these lights. And we only shooting 37% tonight.
Man,
so
that's bad. Look, at least can we get?
We could easily be shooting 70% from 3 today, but we only doing 37.
Exactly. So. That's what I'm saying. Look, we need Harden. If he gonna hit them 19, we gonna need to be shooting 70%. Goddamn. So.
Hey, if he's hitting 19 threes, I hope we ain't losing by 40 again.
Man, that's awful. All right, Houston B, I got you 129 to 85. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see. 98% of statistics are made up on the spot. I believe that statistic is 100% accurate, Voodoo Child. Rockets put up 30 plus 3. Goddamn, real fam. That look. See all the way up. You mark my words. I'm going to go back and check you. I see Eric with the 111, 100. Okay, got to put the 100. Central Team 113, 107. What does Central Team mean? I'm just curious. Y'all know me. Let me go ahead and give y'all my prediction. I think the Rockets get their motherfucking roll on tonight. A lot of shit been happening in the city. Some throwed off shit. I think they got it on their mind. I think there's a lot of stuff that they want to play for tonight, and I think some personal vendettas also. I think that we still haven't quite made up for that embarrassment of the 41 points. I think they show that the Warriors are vulnerable. 2 losses in a row. They apply the pressure on the Warriors at the end of the day. The Rockets win the game tonight in my prediction 115 to 109 is what I'm gonna call
it. And what's your mark your words?
Mark my words. James Harden comes alive tonight. He drops 42 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists.
One thing I'm curious to see, because the starting lineups were already put out, and PJ Tucker's starting again. I'm curious to see if Luke Mbah is going to play tonight.
Yeah,
because he didn't play last game.
But I'm not too opposed. If he's still, like you said, feeling not confident about himself, then I'm okay with that. Like I don't have any negative feelings towards Mute in that situation tonight. Kopi, I got you. Simply knowing.
I have no problem with them resting. I have no problem. I'm just curious to see if he's going to play, because he is a valuable piece to our defense.
Exactly. Green Yoshi out there hating. Green Yoshi on that bull butter. But, hey, it is what it is. I got you. Green. Put a little W for the L you going to take. League media refs. Trey, what's the motherfucking deal? Blink Squad, what's the motherfucking deal? Look, let me catch these last couple of ones, and it's 8 o'clock on the dot, so it's going to be time to get up out of here. So, with that being said, man, hey, look, Jack, it's time. Motherfucking Rockets in 6 tonight. We seal the deal. I say we're going to apply the pressure bust motherfucking pipes. They're going to be out there trying to do too much. This is our house. This is our motherfucking house. Draymond Green gets a tiger uppercut in the chin tonight. And with that being said, hey, Sauce Nation, y'all the motherfucking freshest ingredients in the motherfucking world. I will see y'all immediately after the motherfucking game. We'll be in this thing talking shit, win, lose, or draw, good or bad. Y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world. Y'all stay saucy, be cool like y'all be cool. It's your boy Ed Honcho. Shout out to the Round Table, Phoenix and Wise. And we out this bitch.